Massive welcome to the channel, everybody. My name's Lee, a former United Kingdom's Royal Marines Commando. I now like to dive in my spare time, and I dive all over Northern Ireland and like to make little videos of my adventures. And in this episode it gives me great pleasure to come on board with Orcatorch, who proudly sponsored me to make a video and a review on the Orcatorch D710 dive light. Straight away out the box, this is something I'm very keen on, and my motto is if you look after your gear will look after you. And I like the fact straight away that it comes in a hard case with protective foaming, so when I'm out the water all my gear gets rinsed down immediately in fresh water and put away, so they're nice and protected and they'll last longer. Now straight away, just by feeling it, it feels quality. It's heavy, it's robust, and it feels a decent torch. It doesn't feel cheap, it doesn't feel light, and I'm impressed by that already. It's made with an aircraft grade aluminium, and it does have a titanium alloy switch there, so you know straight away just by reading what it's made of, feeling it, that it's a quality torch. It comes with 4 settings. The first setting is a high at 1700 lumens. That has a burn time for 1.4 hours. Medium is 800 lumens, and that has a burn time for 3.5 hours. So that's ample. No one's diving for that long. That's probably 3 dives easy. Third setting is 400 lumens, and it has a burn time of 7.4 hours. It also does have a turbo button as well, so when you turn it on and if you hold your finger on the switch, it burns up to 3000 lumens, but that doesn't stay on. Once you let go of the trigger, it'll go back to 1700 lumens or whatever setting you've got it on. Yes, I'm super impressed. Also, once you've turned it off, if you hold your finger on the trigger for 10 seconds, it'll go into shutdown mode, which means you cannot press it and activate it. You'll have to hold your finger on again, and that means when you put it in its box, it's not going to switch on by accident or anything. So first impressions are, I really like it. It feels quality, it looks quality, so I'm impressed with that to start with. So let's take a look inside. To open it up, it carries 1 battery. Straight away, that's a 5000 milliamp battery, and to charge it you'll see a USB-C socket there, and I'm just going to demonstrate this and show you guys. So straight away there, I'll put it on a power bank. You'll see the red indicator, that means it's charging. When it's charged, that indicator will be green, and then you simply take it out, put it back in with the nipple facing upwards, and you'll notice that on this torch it's got 3 rubber O-rings to seal it, which is pretty good. Most dive lights I see, and ones I've used before, only have 2, and I've even had ones that have only had 1 O-ring, so that's a really good mark already, that it comes with 3 O-rings to seal it. Simply just tighten it up, give it a squeeze, and that's it, ready to go. So I'm happy with that. Let's have a look what it comes with. It comes with a spare set of 3 O-rings that are already greased up. I can see the grease inside there. I do advise putting a little bit extra on though. It comes with your registration warranty card, where you can register it online. so that's under warranty. And you also get a product brochure which shows you the different variation of dive lights available by Orcatorch, which is pretty good. They do have a good variety which suit everyone, from cave divers, tech divers to normal adventure divers. So there's a good variety of dive lights there. It does come with a wrist lanyard, which, to be honest, I don't use. I do find them a bit awkward, because if you've got them around your wrist and you let go of your torch, it's down there, hanging down here, and then you've got, unless you're two-hand operation just to pass yourself your dive light, you've got to swing it up, try and catch it. So I'm not keen on them, but what I can use is I just simply clip it onto one of these, which is a retractor, and my dive light sits on here like that, clipped to my BCD, and then I can just grab it with one hand operation, turn it on. There's your power beam at 3000 lumens, let go, turn it off, and it's retracted back up onto you, and you're not going to lose it. So that would be my preferred method to carry the torch. So I am really happy with it, and it does feel like a good torch. The only downside and negativity I've got about it, which is nothing, the lead supplied is a USB lead that's what, 7 inches long maybe. That's all well and good if you're going to charge it off a power bank and you've got it sat down, but if you're in the home, that's not going to be long enough from your charger to the battery. But most people will have a longer cable, because it's the same cable as what you use on your mobile phone. So that's the only little bits of negativity I've got about it, to be honest, which is nothing really, because most divers have a retractor anyway. They're not expensive to get. They do provide a wrist lanyard if that's your preferred method to carry a torch, which isn't mine, but we each prefer different things. But yeah, I am super happy. I really do like it. It has an angle beam of 6 degrees out of the water. If you want to use it for out of the water, it has a beam distance of 262 meters, which is massive. So that will shine and give you a beam out to 260 meters if you want to use it out of the water. So yeah guys, I am really impressed with this torch. I have already dove with it, as you'll see in a minute. I'll show you some footage of me diving with it, and I purposely dove in not so great conditions. The water was cloudy, which I knew it would be because we had a rough night the night before, so I knew it'd be quite stirred up. So I did want to challenge it and not just have it in easy water and shine it. I wanted to see what the penetration of the light beam was like and see how good it is. My overall thoughts of it is, it doesn't have a mega wide angle search beam, so it would be more for like a searching light, or for looking under rocks, having a look round, spotting things. Wreck diving it'd be good for, cave diving. So anywhere where you're tight, it is really good. What I would have liked is, if you're using this, it's okay for me because I'm using a tractor, but a lot of people use wrist mounts, which is okay. So you are using then a two-hand operation. You turn it on, which is okay. It is quite stiff, but if you want to use the power beam at 3000 lumens, you've got to push down with the hand while you're diving, and that would be a problem. So if you're using a wrist mount, I don't think you'll benefit from using the high beam at 3000 lumens, just for the fact that you've got to press it down. So what I do think would have been better is if there was a fourth trigger option, where you've got 1, high, 2, 3, and then a fourth, instead of being off, could have been the 3000 lumens. That's the only criticism I've really got about the torch. So I am really impressed. Would I recommend it? Absolutely, guys. Of course I would. I've used different brands of torch before, and to be honest, just the feel of it, it screams quality to me. So yeah, I would recommend Orcatorch, especially the D710. There is others out there, so I'm sure if you look through the catalogue, you might find an Orcatorch to suit your purpose and what you'd need. So yeah, I would really recommend it. If you guys are interested, you want to take a look and you want to try it for yourself, the link will be in the description where you can purchase one from Orcatorch. So yeah, guys, that's absolutely brilliant. And thank you, Orcatorch, for sending me this. And let's go over to the water, let's get in and let's have a look at how it performs underwater. See you shortly, guys. Thank you very much. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, the like. That is really appreciated. So thank you. That's the Orcatorch D710. Let's go and I'll see you under the water.